Well, hello and welcome, folks, to Porsche Cup Challenge, America's Division. We've got here an exciting race at Donington. We'll turn down the engine sounds just a little bit. Donington is completely new track to me. This is commentator for your evening, Michael McLeod, currently the owner, admin, head admin, whatever you want to call me, of Porsche Cup Challenge. Not racing this season. I thought I'd take back the broadcaster commenter booth and take back some of that fun. So right now we're following along with Charlie Pooyer. Let's take a look at how does a lap of Donington even look. It looks like turn one. We're gonna go into. Let's go into that cockpit view. You can see him coming down the hill. There's a whole bunch of S's. Let's pull up a track map. Let's see if we can get a good track map. This is the GP configuration.
Daddy, popcorn! Popcorn! It's there.
Okay. Yeah, that's my son who's excited that he got popcorn late at night.
Mommy, Daddy.
Wait just a second.
We make popcorn. We make.
You're trying.
Hello, hey, sorry about that. Okay, so back to the race. Let's see if we can find someone else who's a little bit back. Roll bar, there we go. Let's try and figure out where he is. Where is Adam Schmidt? Let's try and find someone who hasn't done any laps yet. So this is... That number is definitely in the way. Okay. Where is he on this lap? I'm not quite sure. I'll be honest, I'm not quite sure. We're going to learn as we go here. Okay, so there you go. That's the final turn. You can see that right there. Final turn. So that's Jason Lyons taking the final turn. Is this his first lap? Oh, there it is. That is his second lap. His first one was an off track. So that's going to put him a little bit behind the 8 ball, but in being in 9th position. So the flipper's up into 5th, not in the broadcaster booth this week. Let's take a look at everyone's best time instead of that interval. So you're going to see Samuel K. Sproul, 128.8 up on the pole position. Corey Lazarus not quite able to match it. Adam Schmidt putting in one hell of a lap there at 129.0, splitting the two Kiwis. Charlie Pooyer, 6/10 off. I know Charlie he's definitely a lover of the arrive and drive. So, really curious to see how that goes for him. I'm sure that he's going to get faster as the evening goes on. T-Mags, hey, how's it going, bud? I see you're down in 14th at 133.8. But Gary Watson, he's right around your pace, I think, and you guys are going to have a good battle all race long. It's always going to be about the one who doesn't spin, doesn't wipe out, and just makes a good race, not push the boundaries too much, just right, and you're going to have a lot of good gains off of that, I'm sure. So, we've got 1 minute and 20 left on the qualifying. And so we're just gonna take a quick look at that timing tower. Is Gary Watson still going? No, I don't think he is. Let's see. Yep, there he is. He's still doing a few laps. And you know what? This is a good time to get a little bit more practice in if you really haven't had enough practice. Turn one's a tricky one, and we're gonna have 3 wide through there. I'm super stoked. I can't wait. It's either carnage and chaos, or everyone goes through cleanly, and all of a sudden you go down the hill towards Craner Curves, Old Hairpin, Starkey's Bridge, which is 345. If you go through there 2-3 wide, it's always a risky adventure. Turn 7 is where it gets really interesting. That's that blind right-hand corner. Let me see if I can get someone who's on the track and get a better look at that corner. think that was it. Here it is. I think this is the upcoming corner right here. Yep, there it is. Those two right-hand corners, those are going to be very, very tricky for these guys. If there's any kind of too wide into that, that's going to get really exciting. The inside line is going to definitely be where any and all drivers want to be. Not always where they are. I can't wait to see how that goes. So now there we go. We got some of our drivers starting to line up right about now. We're going to pull away some of those icons on the screen. It looks like not everyone lines up on this track straight in a line. That's really, really interesting, I gotta say. That is odd. I'm not sure what's happening there, but anyways, here we go. We got Samuel K. Sproul real quick. I'm going to just show the grid. Samuel K. Sproul, congratulations for that pole position. What a lap. We got another minute to go. So we got Adam Schmidt in P2, Corey Lazarus P3, Charlie Puyer P4. Then we've got Flipper Straffarelli in 5. 6 is Michael Kirillov, Skylar Vickroy, Dan Herrera, Ariel Julian, Jason Lyons is in 10th, Jeffrey Seabach 11th, Jose Maria in 12th. Then we got Gary Watson, Tyler Merigida, Jean Rivera, and Matt Schlosser all the way at the back. I gotta say, I'm quite surprised about that one, honestly. Here we go. Engines are revving up. Lights are off and away we go. Here we go. It looks like Samuel K. Sproul got an excellent start. Adam Schmidt got a great start. Corey Lazarus is going to be able to make that dive up the inside. Not quite. He guards that inside line in the Spider-Man helmet. And here we go. I already hear a car spinning. Oh, and there's a few cars going off. We're going to have to get a replay on that after. But for now, right back to the very front where the real action is happening, it looks like... And that looks like Skylar Vickroy is off and a little bit further behind. And where is Charlie Puyer? He is much, much further back than he wanted to be. And here is Ariel Julian. He's made a pass. There goes the Flipper down the order right now. Let's bring up that timing tower. You can see Flipper Straffarelli's all the way down and back into the pits. Not sure how, why, but that is absolutely what happened. We still have some really, really tight battles going on. Here's Jose Maria, Jason Lyons battling out for everything that they've got. Jeffrey Seabach is now just conceding a position. There goes a car spinning in the background, holding the brakes. That is beautiful. Oh! Jeffrey Seabach, what is he? Oh, he must have had a slowdown. Jeffrey Seabach had a slowdown, and that is causing absolute chaos in these cars. Okay, and so we're back to the action. Just to make sure that the TV beside me does not come through on that microphone. That is not going to be very ideal, obviously. So, from that chaos, it looks like Jason Lyons was able to make his way through on Jose Maria. So Gary Watson, let's take a look at some of these drivers, the gains and the losses. We've got Michael Carrillo is up 2 spots, a little bit further back. And you've got Ariel Julian is up 4 spots total. Wow, what a drive. Dan Herrera is up 2 spots. Jason Lyon is up 3. Jose Maria up 4. Oh, Gary Watson going a little bit wild. He's going to have to battle for his position with Skylar Vickroy. Is that Matt Schlosser? That is Matt Schlosser just making that pass around the outside. Very unconventional way to do it, but Gary Watson with that inside line still able to battle back, hang into this next corner. But that inside line is really going to do it. Corey Lazarus making a dive up the inside on Adam Schmidt. Adam Schmidt going to have to back out to navigate that one safely. That was a brave, brave move from Corey Lazarus. Made it stick, and now he's got that opportunity to start chasing down Samuel K. Sproul. His teammate, Adam Schmidt, is going to definitely want that position back. Let's just do a quickie on how did that one happen. I want full speed. This is too slow. This is too slow. Where is the full speed? Come on. There we go. There you go. So there's the dive down the inside. A little bit of a love tap. And there you go. And that was how half speed and full speed, how that pass happened. I want to take a look what's happening here with Gary Watson. Gary Watson's got 4 cars on his tail. Matt Schlosser, Skylar Vickroy, Charlie Puyer, all very competent drivers here. Matt Schlosser's trying to find a way through, and the more holes he tries to poke, the more it may be poked in his own defenses to the 2 cars behind him. Charlie Puyer, after not such a great start, really wants to get back up to that front pack. I'm sure of that. And here we go. Oh no! A little bit of a bump from Charlie Puyer on that exit. A little bit of an unpredictable maneuver potentially from the car ahead. It looked like a little bit of control was lost. Charlie Puyer was not predicting that would happen, and just a little bit of contact. Maybe one for the Stewarts, maybe not. There's another spinner right there. So while we're at it, while we're waiting for just a little bit more action to come up onto the screen, let's take a look at how did Charlie Puyer go off? Oh! And Charlie Puyer looks like he went off just all on his own, but that was exactly how that little bit of beginning chaos to this race happened, how that took place. A little bit of a bump, maybe 2 drivers not seeing each other exactly, and off they go. I gotta say, these 3 guys up at the very front, you got Samuel K. Sproul, Corey Lazarus, Adam Schmidt are just absolutely in a league of their own. Way up at the front. A little bit, or a lot further behind. Michael Carrillo is just enjoying being on that nice, comfortable island. He's got a 2-second gap to Ariel Julian, and he's got 10 minutes left in this race. He's gonna have to manage that gap, manage his mental state as that 10 minutes starts counting down. Here's Dan Marrera up 2 spots. He's got 2.7 to Ariel Julian. Now, there's a big mistake from Ariel Julian. Now that interval, you can watch it on the left side of your screen. If there's any drivers that you like following throughout this race, if you're watching it live, call it out on the stream. Let me know who you like best, who your buddy is, whichever that is, and we can follow along. But you can also, if we're not watching them on the screen, see that interval, see it changing, and see them get past, see what point that happens. Hopefully they have a Twitch if you want to watch it from their perspective. If not, then hopefully we catch it here. Here's Charlie Puyer going down the inside. Oh no! Oh no, that is not gonna end well. It looks like just a little bit of a miscommunication. Charlie Puyer not giving up early. He is going to keep on running. He's going to be down to 12th position. That is an unfortunate incident. A little bit of a miscommunication, I think, between the 2 drivers and just a little bit of contact. Here is Jason Lyons with Jose Maria. Actually, I want to just take a quick look. Where is Tyler Mariglia? Okay, so Tyler is still behind these 2 drivers. So that means Tyler must have had a spin. Or a few spins. Knowing Tyler is probably more than one. Sorry, Tyler. Yep, there it is. There's another one. So anyways, we're gonna go right to the very front lead pack, because this is where the action is at. This is Corey Lazarus, now caught up to his teammate of Samuel K. Sproul. Corey Lazarus, I remember when he started sim racing, he was fast to start, but in this 1 year or so that he's been at it, he went all out with his racing rig, and he has just been able to put up faster lap times each week, get faster, faster, faster. And now Corey Lazarus is definitely one force to be reckoned with out there. He's gone over 5,000 I rating in almost no time at all. This guy can drive the wheels off this Porsche, and he is now showing that right in the rear of Samuel K. Sproul. Samuel K. Sproul is going to have to defend that inside just a little bit, playing that game of defense. You can see them battling out. Samuel K. Sproul making his car as wide as possible. He does not want Corey to get through. This is the final corner of the GP racetrack, heading onto that start-finish straight. I don't think there's going to be any passes happening there. It's going to be into the Melbourne hairpin. Imagine that, the Melbourne hairpin from the Aussie boys, eh? I think the turn 11 is definitely going to be where all the passing is happening. I think this is where Corey made that pass on Adam already, so expect more passes at that spot on the track. And this here, we're going down turn 3. Oh, this is turn 5, sorry. Starkey's Bridge, and then you're going to go up the hill. Let me see if I can get this one right. Yeah, okay, so this is Kopice? I don't know how to say that one correctly. So sue me. Yep, so that was Kopice, turn 8. This is into turn 9, 10. The S's is what they call it. You have to take a lot of curb, but not too much. Any slowdowns there, and it's going to really harm you. And you can see them juggling back and forth. Samuel K. Sproul wants that inside line. Corey Lazarus wants it just as bad, and that is that passing opportunity right there on those corners. I really don't think it's going to happen into these corners here. You're not going to get a good enough run out, especially if the guy in front of you is making his car super wide. It's just not going to happen. Turn 1, maybe out of turn 1 and into turn 2, 3. If you're lucky. If you're lucky. Oh, and a little bit. Oh, here we go. Corey Lazarus putting down the pressure on Samuel K. Sproul. Samuel K. Sproul cracks under pressure. That left rear tire just absolutely too hot to handle. Corey Lazarus making a nice, easy pass on his teammate. And you know, I gotta start wondering, is that leaving him susceptible to attack from Adam Schmidt here in 3rd position? Wow, I can't wait to see how this goes. Is Adam Schmidt going to be able to make up some time? I think now Corey Lazarus is going to be gone into the distance. Adam Schmidt is definitely catching up. So Samuel K. Sproul now in danger of losing P2, going down 2 positions in this race. Whew, this is getting intense. That ever so tricky chicane S's though, that you know what, that'll separate drivers, definitely. We're gonna head a little bit through this field. There's Michael Carrillo. He is still on that nice, comfortable island. Ariel Julian up 4 spots. He is loving his race right there. Dan Marrera is up 2 spots. The nice, steady, consistent driver of Dan Marrera. He is getting it done. He's up 2 spots in a nice, good spot, good place in this race right now. You can see on the timing tower, Adam is closing the gap on Samuel K. Sproul, so we're going to head back to there shortly. But right now, we're just taking a look. Jason Lyons is battling it out and pacing with Jose Maria. Jose Maria getting a little bit lost in the dust, but not much. 131, yeah, 3/10 off. But you know what? Make one mistake on one corner, and I guarantee your race will be in a very different place. And that's absolutely what the reality is for Samuel K. Sproul up at the very front. I'm not sure if he likes hearing the K part in his name, but hey, he's getting that treatment right about now. Matt Schlosser a whole bunch further back with Skylar Vickroy. Skylar Vickroy had an excellent qualifying, and he just couldn't put together a good turn 1. It just fell apart. Charlie Pouyer just having the race he wishes he can forget. But you know what? Lucky for Charlie, we do have that reverse grid top 8 in the feature for 30 minutes. So Charlie, you're not going to be too lonely. This is good time to learn the track, figure out what works, what doesn't, and you're going to be able to put it to work in this next 30-minute race. Tyler Mergula now battling it out with Gary Watson. That's great that these two finding each other on track. Jeffrey Seabach, it looks like he's having a real difficult time. And the Flipper, he is down a lot of spots. He is definitely not going to be happy about that one. He's having a real great season points-wise. And this season, I think for him, is going to be a battle of increasing consistency. It's something that hasn't existed for I don't think ever. But this season is the season. If he can put that together, it's going to make a huge difference in his driving. I can't wait to see the consistency by the season end. It's really not an easy thing to work on, having worked on that myself. So, really, really interested to see how that goes. Oh, it looks like Charlie Puyer has crashed. Let's just take a quick look. How did Charlie Puyer crash? Oh! Yep, there's a crash. He just gave up and said, I'm going to the pits. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh wait, I need to go live. Come on, go live. There we go. Oh, and there you go there, just in time to catch that... Just in time to catch that flag waving. Now, is that one more lap? Is that one more lap? I don't know. There's a white flag. So there's one more lap to go. So Corey Lazarus and Samuel Sproul, they're going to have to fight off Adam Schmidt for one more lap. Adam Schmidt, is he going to be able to make up that distance? It looks like he got closer and closer. And all of a sudden, Samuel is able to put the tires down to the pavement and just take off slightly. Just enough. Dan Marrero is about the same gap, I think. So we're going to go to Matt Schlosser and Skylar Vickroy. How many cars is this? Oh, it looks like Straffarelli is one lap down. These guys, oh, there they go. Getting real close. There's Skylar. It looks like Skylar is good at this track. He knows it very well. He's using every bit of it. So this is going to be real tight. Oh, heading up into turn 8. And here is Corey Lazarus coming across that start-finish line, taking the win of this race. There's the checkered flag from Barney. Congratulations, Corey Lazarus, Samuel Sproul, and Adam Schmidt for taking up those podiums. Great job, guys. And just as I looked away, Skylar Vickroy went off the track. All that pressure from these two drivers, and Skylar just all of a sudden ending up off of that track, not able to hold on. So Matt Schlosser now coming across in 9th spot, up 7 total. So that is actually a real good drive to be up 7 total spots. That is a tough place to start from, and it's a decent place to finish. Here's Skylar Vickroy. Let's just take a quick look. How did that one happen? Here it is, just as we turned away. Looks like Skylar Vickroy turned in, a little bit too much gas, and just couldn't hold on. Oh, there's the celebration. The celebration crashes here. Here we do celebration crashes from time to time. Send it into another car, into the wall, whichever you like more. And there is the race finishing. This is Gary Watson, Tyler Marigula. Congratulations to all the drivers out there that are able to finish. And I'll give all the guys a hug for those who did not. Feel bad for you. Unfortunately, it's just how it goes sometimes. There you go. Let's take a look. There is our race results in front of your very eyes. Congratulations once again, Corey Lazarus, for that win. I'm really curious to see how this goes with the reverse grid. Reverse grid adds a lot of chaos. And on this track, it's not a very wide track. It's not a very easy to pass track. So watching how Corey, Samuel, and Adam navigate this traffic, it's going to be a real sight to see, I'm telling you. You're going to want to watch this one back. And Michael Carrillo, Ariel, Julian are definitely very competent, very fast drivers. Dan Marrera, he is willing to battle it out for every corner. Absolutely. Jason Lyons will be in the front row, and he ain't giving up any positions easy. Jose Maria, I don't think Jose Maria's been in this position before, so I'm really curious to see how this one goes. Matt Schlosser is going to be in 9th, so he'll be watching everyone ahead of him, battling it out. So I really can't wait to see if he tries to take advantage of that, or does he hang out, let them do their thing? Does he try and follow Corey through, because Corey will be the car directly in front of him? So it'll be real interesting to see. So we're gonna just pull this down, and let's see, can I pull up the grid? No, I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to wait for that. Okay, so as soon as it switches over, there we go. There we go. Okay, and then as soon as it switches over, I'll be able to pull up the grid to show you how this reverse grid will be working. And there you go. So you see Jose Maria will be in P1 starting on the pole position with Jason Lyons, Dan Marrera, Ariel Julian, Michael Carrillo, Adam Schmidt. Samuel Sproul is in 7th. Adam Schmidt was the last podium position, if you remember. So it's Adam Schmidt, Samuel Sproul, Corey Lazarus in 8th. And, you know, it sounds absolutely crazy, but I'm telling you, it works. The reverse grid is the most fun you're ever going to have in any form of racing on iRacing. The absolute best chaos. I do be spinning every day. Yeah, you do spin every race. Let's see. Hopefully it's less than 3 this time, Tyler. We got the lights up in the middle of the screen. We're about to go. You hear the engines revving. Barney about to wave that flag. And here we go. Green light. Oh, and a few cars did not start very well. And Samuel K. Sproul, Corey Lazarus able to make up a lot of positions. Michael Carrillo is now at the very back of the field. Ariel Julian going off the track. And so that is going to put him much, much further back. And there's another car that is going slow. Who is that? That is... Wow, Jason Lyons made a mistake. Corey Lazarus and Samuel Sproul by turn 3 are already up into P4 and P3 respectively. Let's bring up that timing tower so you can take a look who lost and who gained. There's Adam Schmidt also all the way up into P2. Wow. So these guys getting real aggressive early on and wanting to restart that fight right away and at the very front of that field. Oh! There's another spin. I think that was Tyler Murrig. That didn't take long. So, where is it that I want to take a look at? How did Corey, so Matt Schlosser, as we somewhat predicted, or talked about anyways, is, oh, and something happened to Dan Marrera. He maybe a little bit too much gas and he just sent himself spinning. Wow. So Matt Schlosser trying to follow all of these cars through, able to make it happen. Corey Lazarus, is he going to challenge Matt Schlosser around the outside of turn 1? Matt Schlosser is going to have a shallow entry into this corner. Corey Lazarus round the outside, a longer distance traveled, able to put the power down. Maybe not, because he's on the grass, and so Matt Schlosser stays ahead. Corey Lazarus now being challenged by Jason Lyons. This is exciting as hell. But the shorter distance traveled on the right-hand corner is going to serve him very well and keep him ahead of 718 there. But this is getting real close. Is Jason Lyons going to think about sticking it up the inside? Maybe, maybe not. Here is turn 7 McLean's as they head up towards turn 8 Kolpais. I don't know. Something like that. But now Jason Lyons has Skylar Vickroy directly on his tail to think about. With Philip Straffarelli, he is now wanting to make up all those spots that he lost in that sprint race. Oh, as they head into the braking zone for the S's. And don't look too far. Oh, and there goes Skylar Vickroy off into the gravel, into the wall. I want to see back if that was his own doing or not, but Charlie Puyer having an excellent race, up 8 spots total. So let's see, how did... Here is Skylar Vickroy. Let's take a look. How did that one happen? Yep, and that was all self-inflicted, unfortunately. He's having an excellent race up until that point. Excellent race. Adam Schmidt wanting to restart that race. We have a few passes. We want to see how did they happen. How? We've got... So... We've got... How did Adam Schmidt take the lead of this race? So this was... Okay, so this was Dan Marrera. There was Dan Marrera. He perhaps got a slowdown something, so that was exactly where Adam Schmidt got by. So Gary Watson has now given up a position here to Michael Carrillo. Charlie Puyer, I think, is the closest car to the... Oh, did Philip Straffarelli has gotten a slowdown, so there's another position gained by Charlie. Wow. This has been intense. Corey Lazarus is actually back up into 3rd. There's quite a few passes that I want to see. How did they happen? Ariel Julian is in 11th spot. After going off track on that race start, you can see on the timing tower how far back he is. He's not that far back from some of these good finishing positions. He has a lot of work to do. It's a 30-minute race, 25 minutes left. So never give up. You never know what can happen. Matt Schlosser is having one excellent race, though. Let's see. How did... Trying to find it. How did Corey Lazarus get past Matt Schlosser? So here's the pass on Matt Schlosser through the S's. And I'm going to have to guess on the exit. Takes the inside. Matt Schlosser on the grass, and that was a nice easy pass just by being in the right place at the right time. Oh, and Gary Watson going off. Easy pass for Ariel Julian. He's getting on by. So he's now working hard at gaining some of those spots back. His next victim just up ahead, Michael Carrillo. These two evenly paced as we saw in that sprint race, so I can't wait to see how that goes. We got Jason Lyons, Matt Schlosser making a pass, it looks like, on Jason Lyons, or is that... No, Jason Lyons trying to make a pass on Matt, and so he's going up the inside. Charlie Puyer trying to follow one of these cars through. Is Matt Schlosser going to be the winner? He is. Matt Schlosser is still staying ahead, and that's now opened up the door for Charlie Puyer. Go up the inside on car 718 into that final turn. That shorter distance travel is going to be a huge advantage for Charlie Puyer exiting onto that start-finish straight, but Jason Lyons is having none of it. He is battling it back. He does not want to give up this position easy. This is going to be a battle to the very end. Charlie Puyer trying to do that over-under. Is he able to make it happen? Not quite. Not quite making that over-under happen. He is still behind. And now just a little bit further away from Matt Schlosser. Matt Schlosser taking a little bit of an off-track, trying to use every bit of track and then some to stay ahead. He is really gonna want... Oh, now Philip Straffarelli taking advantage of the spaces that Charlie Puyer's leaving open. not quite able to make it stick. Heading up to the very lead of the race. This is heading into the S's. This is a risky place to go too wide. Adam Schmidt giving it up easy. He wants to follow through this corner and not let Corey Lazarus get too close to them, because that is part of the challenge. If you battle too much, all of a sudden that third car comes in. You've got a three-way battle. You do not want that three-way battle. You want to make it you and that other person a one-on-one. That is to your advantage to have a one-on-one battle. It's a complete gamble. If you start adding other cars, you could be at the very back instantly, or you could be at the very front. So it's totally up to you if you want to take that risk and send it too wide all over and end up in a bigger battle than you wanted to be. Maybe that's your jam. If that's your jam, go for it. I gotta say, it's a lot of fun when you do that. It depends. It's very hard to win races that way, but you have a lot more fun racing when you do it that way. So I guess pick your evil. So you could say it that way. So Jason Lyons. So Matt Schlosser is got these three cars still directly behind him. So this is gonna get even more spicy as we go. I don't think Matt's going to give this one up easy, and none of these guys are going to back off any little bit. They may be following each other around in a giant chess match for the next 20 minutes. So that's real neat, actually. So we're going to just take a quick look at Michael Carrillo. He's following Jose Maria. So Michael Carrillo from Costa Rica, Dan Marrera from Costa Rica, these two drivers, I'm not sure if they know each other in real life or not, but that's bloody cool that they're both from Costa Rica on the same racing team, all that. What a cool place to live, I gotta say. And I'm glad that they could be here with us in this race. They've been with our racing league here for quite a while. Both good, clean drivers. Michael Carrillo's been, for the most part, the faster driver of the two. Unfortunately for him, the less consistent one. So it's funny, last season, Dan Marrera was in the amateur class. Michael Carrillo was in the pro class. Michael had less points than Dan. And it just goes to show how much consistency matters. Oh, and here is Jose Maria making a little bit of a mistake. Is Carrillo able to capitalize? Not quite. Not able to capitalize on that mistake. But it does go to show how much consistency really, really counts in the long run. You can put together every good race as a good race. You don't have to be the fastest guy, but you can definitely get some good points race after race. Is he going to make a dive up the inside? And he backs out, chooses to wait. So he is just poking his nose, really making him work. And getting a much better exit towards the S's. Here we go. Jose Maria being challenged through the S's. Jose Maria's going to break up the inside, too wide. And just as I was saying, too wide through that corner is not where you want to be. Generally, you're going to want to wait later for that. And Corey Lazarus making a pass. Let's take a quick peek. Wow, it just happened. That just happened. Nope. That is the wrong replay. Here's the replay. Here we go. It looks like Adam Schmidt left it wide open. I'm not sure why he was going so much slower out of that corner. But Corey Lazarus able to make easy work of that opportunity. And now he's got Samuel Sproul 2.5 seconds ahead of him. This is going to be a battle of the wits, a battle of the mind between these two. Adam Schmidt, I'm not sure if he'll be able to hold on to that draft. If he will, congratulations, good job. But I don't think so. Don't clown on it. Anyone who wants to follow along with that, of course, back to that timing tower, you'll be able to see lap after lap if Corey's able to break it down and break down that little interval there as they go through the S's. There's half a tenth. And Samuel Sproul getting an excellent exit. I will say I've noticed Samuel's driving, how do you say it? His driving style is very heavy on the throttle. Very heavy on... Oh, there must be a slowdown for Matt Schlosser. Yeah, that was definitely a slowdown. So now he's at the back of that pack. And I was just saying that I've noticed Samuel Sproul's driving style is definitely a heavy on the throttle, loving to get that rear end rotating and power through really hard. It's very hard to catch him on the straights because of that. Downside is if you're not careful, as you saw for Samuel in the first race, your rear tires really get a workout. And if those aren't managed just right, it's going to be tough to keep it all together at the very end of the race. He definitely gets excellent exits out of every corner though, because he's maximizing that throttle and using more than enough every single time. So you know what? It works for him very, very well to drive that kind of style as well. Corey drives a little bit of a different style with always adjusting the braking and the turn-in and a little bit more on the smoother side from what I've seen. So it's very interesting to see with open setup that, oh, and Corey going a little bit wild. Oh, is that going to bring Adam into the mix? Adam is back into the mix. Here we go. A little bit of a tire locking up. And that may take away the hopes of Corey Lazarus catching Samuel Sproul. I'm really excited to see how this one goes. We do have another 16 minutes, but Adam Schmidt, that was definitely going to play into his hands. Oh, a pile up into that last corner. Jason Lyons, Charlie Pouyer, what happened? Now we've got Jason Lyons and Philip Straffarelli battling it out. Jason Lyons having an excellent exit. Matt Schlosser now up the inside of Philip Straffarelli. These guys are sweating it out for every spot that counts. Oh, wow. Matt Schlosser, is he going to tuck in behind? He is. So that's going to leave Charlie Pouyer now in the very front. How did that happen? Let's take a look. What started this chaos? This is going through. So this is going through the S's. Matt Schlosser is in the very front. He has a slowdown, so he's got to back off. And here we go. Heading out of that turn 11 Melbourne hairpin. Is this where the chaos happens? No. No. Nope, here it is. Here it is. Oh, it looks like Jason Lyons had a mistake. Jason, so let's just go back a little bit. Yep. Here it is. So Jason Lyons, a little bit of a mistake, has a little bit of a spin, and it just causes that little bit of a pileup. I know I don't like going backwards like that, but we are all just really curious what happened there to cause that mess. And that's just how quickly a race can change. You have 30 minutes. You cannot make one single mistake if you want to keep that position that you're currently in. If you have a huge gap, maybe you can make a few mistakes. But you know what? When you're a pack of four, it's intense. Absolutely intense. So here is Jose Maria. He is behind Dan Marrero. Jose Maria, of course, started at the very front. He is now quite far back. So I don't think he battled it out too much. He just drove his own race and tried to stay on track, and he's here. Tyler Marigula is, I think I got like 10 notifications he's been off track. Can't hear the race audio. Here's the race audio. Here. There's the race audio. Okay. Sorry, that is Twitch chat saying, can't really hear the race audio, dude. Is what it's saying. Thanks for the tip. I have turned it up. I hope that's enough now. If it's not, I don't know. Let me know. Wow, I've got to know. Corey Lazarus is behind Adam Schmidt. How in the world? How in the world did this happen? Let's take a quick look. Corey Lazarus going through the final corner on the track. A little bit wild. Oh! Too much throttle. And just having Adam Schmidt break on through. That's real interesting. There we go. The other thing with the audio, it's still a bit low. Okay. So if I go a little bit closer, it's also dependent on the camera angle. So if I am closer to the car with the camera, it will be much louder. So if I go into cockpit, check this out. If I go... You can see it's much louder now. So if I'm following with... There. See? If I head on to the gearbox, you can see... Oh, there's the tire marks left by Corey earlier. So you can really hear how loud. It's not super loud. Here, look, I'll do this. Volume is full? Okay. I'll have to adjust it for next time. Anyways. Oh no! Straffarelli spinning out a little bit further back. And that is unfortunate. Don't stop, don't stop. You can't give up yet. But he's going to definitely be losing some spots off of that one. Looked like he just lost control just a little bit. Matt Schlosser was very close behind. Does he have any damage? I don't think so. I don't know. Oh, Matt Schlosser's rear end is starting to get a little bit haywire. And he has Ariel Julian not far off. And there was Tyler Marigula going off once again. Hey, thank you. Great production, though. Doing great. Thank you so much. I do the best I can. When you watch it back, I'm sure you're going to hear my son shouting out in joy he got popcorn. It's funny stuff. Anyways. Oh, wow. Here we go. So, Ariel Julian with Michael Carrillo. Michael Carrillo able to get right up there. How did... Matt Schlosser entering pit lane. How does this... oh no! He must have a drive-through, and that's bringing him way down the order. He's going way down the order, and that's exactly what happened to Matt Schlosser. He's having a drive-through from way too many incident points. When you go off track, you get enough 4Xs, 2Xs, 1Xs, and you hit that 15X total, you're gonna have to serve a drive-through, sir. You have to drive through pit lane for that entire length. And we have that in place to sort of say, hey guys, you can't go off track and abuse it too much. It will give you a little bit, but not too much. And so that 15X was triggered right there, and that's why you saw Matt Schlosser going through pit lane. Before that, he was having an excellent drive, I gotta say. To all of a sudden be all the way down there, that's painful. That's painful, and that's why you gotta keep it on track. Even if it's for 30 minutes long, that's part of the challenge that we got for you. Oh! Adam Schmidt. Oh! And that is good. That could possibly bring Charlie Poulier and chasing lines. It looks like Corey Lazarus, he may have made a mistake and just out of respect saying, hey, you know what, Adam, pass me back. I want to pass you for real. Let's take a quick look at what happened, what caused that. So here's Adam Schmidt not getting the exit that he wanted, and just a little bit of a bump from Corey Lazarus. And Corey Lazarus, being the fine gentleman that he is, saying, Adam, I want to pass you for real. Go on ahead of me, and let's start this one again. And you know what, I gotta say, that's definitely one of the things that's nice about the league racing. You get to race with the same people over and over. You get to learn what's good about them, what's bad about them. And you just start to show respect for the people that are racing around you. And, you know, that's one thing I can't get over how much I love about that. Right now, we have quite a few close battles on track. It's going to be really hard to keep track of who's where and who's in what battle. Oh my gosh, we got Michael Creel with Ariel Julian. These two were very similar paced in that first sprint race. Oh, Corey Lazarus, what is happening? Is something wrong? Where's Adam Schmidt? Where is Adam Schmidt? Okay. Did it happen again? It happened. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. It happened again. Adam, take care of that rear right corner, rear right tire, buddy. You're very lucky that you've got a guy like Corey behind you, willing to give you that space and wants to just practice with you in a real race setting. Like I said, that is the fine gentleman that you can find here in our league, and especially in the likes of Corey Lazarus. Adam Schmidt is still ahead, but now you got Jason Lyons and Charlie Poulier battling it out for well, they now are the final two podium positions. Charlie is 21 seconds behind Samuel Sprouse, so I can't expect that one to change anytime soon. So the next closest battle here, you got Michael Creel. He's gonna make that dive up the inside. He is definitely gonna make that dive. Ariel Julian, long distance to travel, and he is now behind Michael Creel. Michael Creel, of course, not locking any tires under braking, making a nice clean move into that hairpin, making it stick, and he's now ahead. I'm really curious to see if he burned up those tires under braking, making that pass, or if they're going to be okay to start breaking away from Ariel Julian and putting the pace down. Further back, you got Matt Schlosser, who is having such a great run. He is now in P10 behind Jose Maria. So Jose Maria has gained back some of those spots starting on the pole position. He is now in 9th. So yes, he lost 8 spots. He started in a place he's not normally used to starting in. Let's be honest. He's usually somewhere in the midfield, so he's approximately where he usually is racing right now. And he's got Matt Schlosser, and so this is going to be an excellent challenge between these two drivers. A little further up, back to this battle, Michael Creel, Ariel Julian. You know what? These guys are definitely even, flat paced, even. I can't see either one of these guys breaking away. But I'm going to move all the way up here to Adam Schmidt, Corey Lazarus, because these guys, here we go, this turn again. Is Adam Schmidt going to lose control heading out of this corner? No, he's just going to give it up. There you go, Corey Lazarus has now made his way through. Finally. Oh, and is Adam Schmidt battling back? No, he's choosing to lay off and let Corey have it this time. You know, he almost lost it again on that corner, I think. But, I think that was almost the easy way out to give it to Corey. I don't know. I haven't driven this track exactly, but it looks. Oh, and Corey's going a little bit wild on the rear end of his car too. It looks like the rear end of this car is hard to manage as you go longer and longer into the race. So, oh, Corey Lazarus able to still stay ahead after that little itty bitty mistake. I can't believe it. I can't believe what's happening in front of my very eyes. It's wild. Corey is ahead. Adam just barely behind, but this is This is all race on. Go, go. Oh. Wow, heading into the hairpin, they are close. I'm gonna look here. Charlie Puyer's in second place. It was 21 seconds to. Did Samuel go off? There was 21 seconds from them, and now it's 17. So I'm really curious if Samuel went off. Charlie Puyer having the arrive and drive of his life. Aaron Hall, come on back, come on down. I know that you're the king of the arrive and drive, just like Charlie here. So hopefully you can come back and join us for a few sessions. We miss having you out there, Aaron, if you're hearing this one live. Or after, whichever. So let's go through some of these corner names. This is between McLean's and Coppice. Let's go Coppice because it's a double P. It's Coppice, Coppice. And this is going to be going down the Starkey's Straight towards the S's. They call it just the S's. And if you go, here it is. Here's how it looks if you're going through the S's. Quite tight. And into the hair. This is the Melbourne hairpin. Get an idea of how sharp, how tight that is. Yup. Oh yeah. I can see how your rear tires are going to definitely get used and abused. Right about there. So if we go into the chopper, this is the final corner of the track. Another hairpin. It's just absolutely brutal to go through that over and over. I gotta say, the tires, those rear tires, accelerating from such slow speeds to high speeds over and over is gonna eat them alive. In the past, we've actually had some more drafty tracks. Last week was Watkins Glen, and it was, stay on track. I think that Samuel Sproul is losing focus. But anyways, we've had some tracks lately, Watkins Glen being one of them, and it just it's a lot more drafty. You can gain a lot of time off of that draft, and this is the first track towards more skilled track, technical track, where the driver is more of a difference than all of the previous tracks that we've had. You can see going through the S's, carrying more speed. That apex speed and the trajectory you have on exit is going to be a huge difference maker. As you can see, Adam Schmidt, Corey Lazarus now caught Jason Lyons through the S's, making that pass on the exit. So Corey Lazarus back up into that podium position. And what that means here, this is Samuel Sproul taking the checkered flag, winning this feature race. Congratulations, Samuel Sproul. Congratulations, Charlie Puyer, up 13 spots in the P3. Wow. Corey Lazarus coming across in third. Jason Lyons is in fourth. Adam Schmidt had a great race. He is in fifth. There is Michael Carrillo in sixth. Ariel Julian ended up behind Carrillo in seventh. Dan Marrera, there he is in eighth. Jose Maria, Dan Maria, There's Matt Schlosser after the drive-thru all the way down into 10th. That's painful, I gotta say. He had such a good run and all of a sudden down there. Gary Watson, welcome back after your vacation. I'm sorry I didn't get you too much airtime on this race. There's just so much action happening, absolutely wild, honestly. But loving that Monster Energy car, always have, always will. He's now going through the Melbourne hairpin, going towards Goddard's, which is turn 12, the final corner of this track, and Gary will be the last car on track. There you go. Gary Watson is now finished. He'll be coming across in P11. Let's pull up those feature results just to show you. There we go. Come on. Wait, wrong button. Here we go. There it is. There you go. There you go. That's the button that I was looking for. There we go. Samuel Sproul, congratulations, winning that race, making it through that reverse grid faster than everyone, breaking away, and just having an excellent mindset to keep it going all the way to the very end. Charlie Puyer, wow. I don't know how you did it from the very back to the very front. We're gonna have to take a look at that one, maybe if we've got time. And Corey Lazarus, wow. Wow, wow. What a great battle. What a gentleman that you are out there. Love having you in this league. We all do, and yeah. Then we've got Jason Lyons, Adam Schmidt, Michael Carrillo, who did make that pass on Aero June, Dan Marrero, Jose Maria, Matt Schlosser, Gary Watson. Tyler Mergula didn't spin too much because he's in 12th position this time. Behind Flipper Straffarelli, Skylar Vickroy, Jeffrey Seabach, and Jean Rivera, who I guess spun a whole bunch more. So you know what? That's that's definitely an improvement for Tyler. He's got 4 people that have spun more than him. That's good, eh? Not bad, not bad. Anyways, that now concludes. Oh, I spun into Seabach and then he left. Oh, I would say, hey, send him a message, say I'm sorry. Anyways, that is now commencing the end of our race. I hope everyone had fun on that one. And now, we're gonna just take a quick look back at that race start. And let's see, yeah, we're gonna just take a quick look back at that race start. How did it happen? And sign off with a have a good evening, folks. I hope you enjoyed that race. If you were in the race, hope you liked that race. If you're watching, hope you enjoy the commentary. If you do, please subscribe to our Twitch with Amazon Prime. If you've got Amazon Prime, it's a free subscription that Amazon Prime gives you. We ask that you please use it with us to support the league. It does go a long way. Please and thank you. And that's it. Have a good evening, folks. See you guys later.
Control. Will you help me?